Yeah, we are in here. We are here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood is your man Theo Butler. Damn, it's what? Woo! Damn. What a week it was Wednesday, huh? Ooh, we done had a lot of stuff happen between last Wednesday and this Wednesday. Yeah, we have. I see we got folks already in the building. My brother D Real, he is on the road, bro. Be safe. He's tuning in while he's driving. Groovy Fee is in the building. Nico Bean, still the youngest lion on the team, is in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get ready. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it in due time. We're gonna talk about it. We got an order to this thing. Grand Madam, my advisor, is always in the building. Y'all go check it out. She's got a video on her channel in regards to the election. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and greet everybody, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. What's going on, Kamoyo, the president of the Black Panther fan group, and Javon Bliss. What's going on, Big JB? What's going on? So y'all know I'm a huge football fan, specifically Pittsburgh Steelers, Georgia Bulldogs. Right. So Georgia played Florida this Saturday. Now, for the past few years, I don't want to say I was confident, but I was like, ain't no way in hell we finna lose to Florida. I was like, I don't know that. I ain't saying that. But then this year, I was looking at how Florida was playing, and I was looking at how Georgia was playing. I was looking at how Georgia was playing, and I was looking at how Florida was playing. And I was taking the eye test. Damn what anybody got to tell me. Damn what anybody telling me. I'm gonna see this for what it is. I was nervous. Had Georgia lost to Florida this weekend, I can tell you I wouldn't have been a bit surprised. Why am I saying that? Because I had that same feeling heading into the election. I was like, you know what? I want to believe some stuff. I want to like some stuff. But I ain't finna act like the eye test. I don't see what's going on around me. I was concerned. So I'm saying that to say I wasn't as surprised as some other people were in regards to the outcome. I wasn't surprised. Disappointed? Yeah. Surprised? No. So I just wanted to get that on out there. That said, though, we're going to talk about the election more so later on, the after effects, moving, how I'm going to move, how might you move in regards to that, how some others might move. We are, but that's later on in the show. We're not going to belabor the point. Y'all greeting each other and everything like that. I want to take the time to go over the topics for tonight because I think we got a great show. As we like to say, we here for a good time, not here for a long time. So right off the rip, just starting off, comics this week. We got Avengers 20. We'll talk about it. No spoilers. We got Aliens versus Avengers, issue 2. No spoilers. None. And how it all started in regards to Alien. Because I was, okay, I see what you did there. And then we got RamGod. Lord Jesus have mercy. I don't know. You know what? Y'all gonna be like, Theo, I read Avengers 20. I read RamGod issue number 4. I read some other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I like RamGod. It's right up there with Black Panther issue 20, as opposed to what put a smile on my face this week. It was them two. It was Mr. Rosenblum. Lord have listen. Okay, never mind. We're gonna spin the block on that when we supposed to. And put these reading glasses on here and stop trying to be handsome. I say stop trying to be because I'm already handsome. Yeah, we got Blood Hunters issue 4. If Cloak ever needed to show up, this would have been the issue. Also, Black Panther Annual 1. Who was the Black Panther in that story? No, 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 no. Mr. Hudlin, you're not in here. I need somebody that's in the brain trust. I need to know who that was, because I said who I thought it was, but that don't mean I knew what I was talking about. Also, interview with the creators of RamGod. What's the holdup? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. The election is over, as I said, it is. So we're gonna talk about it. Fair expectations for our fellow brothers and sisters. You got to be fair, equal energy. Right, right. Captain America 4, shout out to Kamoyo King. They doing reshoots again. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. And why Bug Nice is, I should have always been, why Bug Nice is my favorite action figure YouTuber, social media influencer. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. Y'all make sure y'all greet each other and everything like that. Like I said, we in here for a good time, not for a long time. Groovy P, what's going on? We gonna make it do what it do. Grand Madam, never apologize for how you feel, beloved. Never, 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 never. Excuse my emotionalism, but I just got mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. I want to start this show off tonight with two quotes, three, if you will, three quotes. You know, three quotes. The first one I got off from NFL Live. I can't remember the guy's name that said it. Brother said it. I think he's a former defensive back. Can't remember his name. He said, if you put a king in a circus, the circus doesn't look like a palace. The king now looks like a clown. I like that. I like that right there. I like that. I like that so much so, then I came up with my own. My daughter called me this morning emotional. She was very, very emotionally distraught. That is the 23-year-old. Dad had to talk to her and everything like that. When you put a clown in a palace, don't be surprised when the palace begins to look like a circus. You saw the sideshow coming a long time ago. Last, now this quote, the quote that I just gave y'all, that's mine. This last one is mine as well. Life is nothing more than the same lessons being taught over and over again, only with greater consequences. It's up to you to learn the first time around. Y'all hear anybody else say that? Let them know they got it from Theo. This is some good coffee. Grand Madam, I see that YouTube has made it possible for us to get some further coins and everything like that, being branded and everything like that. So if you are a coffee company, I drink coffee. If you are a coffee creamery company, I put cream in my coffee. I ain't saying, I'm just saying we can work out some. We could definitely work out some. We can work out some. So we're gonna get the show started off tonight. What's going on? Listen, we got to get this sports show going on while we still got football season. You know what, damn it, can we do a sports show talking about the top 25, the first college football rankings, playoffs came out and everything like that? Can we link up and do that? Because I know you got some fresh takes, and I know I got some fresh takes, and folks deserve fresh takes. I just want to know if we can do that this weekend, is what I'm saying. This weekend is what I'm saying. This weekend, I ain't saying. Now I tell them I'm mad my comic store did not have my Avengers versus Aliens. You know what? We're gonna talk about it, and maybe you're not gonna be so mad, as in you can get them another week. You can give them another week. You can give them another week. You get another week. What's going on? Not tell them in the building. Yeah, don't be too mad at them. I'm, ain't much action take place, if I could tell you that. That said, let's go ahead and get this party started off right. Avengers 20. Jed McKay got a lot of respect for your boy. And when I say your boy, I'm talking about the king of Wakanda. I'm sorry, the Oba of Wakanda. I know I can't call him a king because he's not that. But folks feel some type of way about the emperor word. So understanding that Oba could be both king or emperor, the Oba of Wakanda. CB. Might want to get into this African culture, big dog. I ain't saying. Kings build bridges, big dog. Kings build bridges. Might want to see. I ain't even go back and forth with somebody. Say, Theo, we don't use that terminology. I said, for real, I ain't from Africa. African American, I identify Black, but I heed my brothers and sisters over in Africa, or the ones that are more, and those that in America are more knowledgeable of African culture than I am. I heed them. I don't push back against them. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. So the Oba of Wakanda, you put mad respect on him, Jed, and shout out. I ain't gonna do you like that, Fareed. Fareed Karami, shout out. Big dog. Y'all see him over there on Twitter and everything like that, giving us future pics and that. Damn it. Hasbro, why we ain't got no action figure coming out next year from this? Anyway, I liked it. I enjoyed it. We could actually say that was T'Challa's comic. That was his comic. And the question that I have is this place going, what he had to do? Is this an extension of Wakanda? That's all I'm asking. Because I don't know how he finna pull up from there after what he just did. And it ain't annexed, like annexed. That it ain't annexed to Wakanda. Like that. That was the question that I had, Big Jed, and everything like that. I thoroughly enjoyed the story. A nice change of pace. You gave the Oba of Wakanda his own story in a team book. Good looking. Yeah. Fareed went in. I'm a coffee drinker. ILC. International flavors. What is we doing? I'm trying to make it do. I'm having to do this sweet, what's it, creamy soft and whatever. The sweet stuff. I don't normally like. I normally like the Cinnabon flavor. I do. That vanilla raspberry be kicking too. But hit your boy up. We in here. Comic book readers. We get up first thing in the morning, go to bed late at night. We need coffee. We need coffee. Plus, when you doing videos like this, you need all the energy you can get. So hit me up. Y'all say we got a new plan, new stuff going on. So yeah, check out Avengers 20. If you're a Black Panther fan, you maybe you're not that big of a fan of the Avengers, but you like T'Challa, go pick that up. Go cop that. Avengers, I'm gonna say Aliens versus Avengers, issue 2. So not that much action, I tell them, not that much action at all. More or less a transitional issue where we want to go ahead and tell the backstory, like how did we get to this particular point and everything like that. Real interesting. And it makes sense. It makes sense when you think about it. And I don't want to give too much away, aside from the fact that this was an exploratory issue dedicated toward explaining how we got here in the first place. Made sense. There is a sacrifice made in the issue. We do see an Avenger that wasn't in the first issue show up in this issue. So it wasn't bad. It was not bad. If you're looking for action, this ain't it. Let me keep up with these notes here. Everybody rocking in. What's up, y'all? Just got in front from work. 12-hour shifts ain't no joke. Well, I work for myself. You know, when you work for yourself, you're gonna wind up working long hours too. It's just not gonna seem that way because you're doing what you want to do. Do any of you have a buy me a coffee account? No. There's some good coffee. Oh man. I would wear a Grand Madam t-shirt. I would too. Absolutely. So that's what we got for Avengers 20. Aliens versus Avengers 2. Blood Hunters 4. They definitely, my brother D Real talks about it all the time. They definitely investing in these 4 characters. They are. They trying to get them where they need to be. It's some character development. It's some work. And I applaud it. If you like certain characters, and you want to uplift them and everything like that, you got to put the work in. Make sure I get over here to the creative team. Schultz, let me see. I think Dwight Schultz. Y'all might not know who Dwight Schultz was. That was the guy from the A-Team, the crazy guy, the one that flew the helicopter. That's his person. That's his name, Dwight Schultz. So we get here. Like I said, I want to make sure I shout out the creative team. Erica Schultz, you doing it. You are definitely letting it be known. You are invested in these characters. You care about them. Your writing for the characters makes sense to the point where what you got Dagger going through, Cloak would be there. Now, I understand the way we're doing things in 2024, which is crazy because as somebody who reads comics, I've seen female superheroes save males, see Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, and I never felt like the dude was soft, the dude was weak. That's his role. He's supposed to be saved by her. Well, I don't want to act like with Cloak and Dagger, they weren't saving each other. She needed help. He needed help. They were there for each other. That was part of their attraction as a team. The nuance to it, we use that word, the nuance to it, you couldn't tell if they were in a relationship or not. Well, Ms. Schultz, the way you're writing this, and I understand Dagger needed to go, I'm going to say Cloak needed to go heal up. But Dagger going through what she's going through, there's damn near a psionic link between Cloak and Dagger. He should be showing up. Not saying this, it makes sense if you don't want men a part of this story, but you've already involved Miles. Now, maybe Miles is because he's the latest, greatest hotness in comics. But anybody that's a long-standing Cloak and Dagger fan would tell you, at this moment, this story, what's going on with Dagger, it makes no sense for Cloak not to show up. I did say you were doing some good work, though. I did, so don't do that. Don't do that. Politics was bad this week, but the big two fired some bangers this week. Comment why? Listen, the big two ain't got nothing on RamGod. I said what I meant what I said. Damn it! If you ain't got RamGod, if you ain't collecting RamGod, I don't know what to tell you. Except that statement. Oh no, you know what got me saying Avengers 20 and RamGod my top two reads for this week? It's because T'Challa is in Avengers 20 and he's featured. If T'Challa was not featured in Avengers 20, oh, easy the best read of the week. My opinion, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Was RamGod. Oh my God. If you my age, round my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger, and you remember reading Conan the Barbarian back in the day, them Red Sonja books, heavy metal, oh my God. This is a grown book. This ain't no book for kids. Don't read this to your child. This for you. I read issue 4. I told you, shout out to Juju. Devil Dog put me down. Man, shout out to Flash by Night Marvel, Flash by Night Comic, because I think you was talking about it. Man, hey. Shot, man, damn it. I want to make sure. Shout out to Fallout Comics right here in the 850. Damn, y'all did that. I'm so glad y'all bringing that. Listen, y'all need to hit up Massive Publishing and make sure they keep y'all stock, cause damn, I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. I ain't read no bad story from Massive Publishing. I ain't read no bad story from them. And they take me as an adult reader into consideration. Thank you. Passenger 57, Point Break, yeah, all that. Mad Max, all that. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord. They gave his robot partner a personality. I don't even want to talk. Me and Clint both looking at the robot like this. That's how you talking now? Listen, go get RamGod. Go get RamGod. Go get RamGod. Go get RamGod. It's worth it. It's worth it. Go get RamGod. It's worth it. Go get. Mr. Rosenblum, I enjoyed that. I did. I'm putting these glasses on. Batman Murdoch from the 18th. There we go, Murdoch. I could not remember his name. Thank you, big bro. Iron Hulk gonna give it to you. Atomic. Boy. Look here. Lord have mercy. Keep up with these notes. Everybody greeting each other, cloak and dagger like this. Bro, you can't tell. But yeah, you gotta fix that. Like, you got to. Nah, RamGod was great, but I like counting indies and big two separate. No, reading is reading. See, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because the big two ain't no different than the indie. Good writing is good writing. If you ain't got good writing, I'm over here. So I don't sell. A comic book is a comic book. Independent. Matter of fact, I don't even know what big two mean no more. I don't even know. I got publishing houses. I got Massive Publishing. I got Marvel Publishing. I got DC Publishing. And I got Advent Publishing. I don't do it. No, give me the good story. I ain't separating nobody. I ain't finna. This ain't college football. They all competing for the same title, the best story. And if it wasn't for the fact that T'Challa was in Avengers 20, the best story this week, regardless, would have been RamGod issue 4. That's my opinion. This is my story. What I went from to be ish. Yeah, that's what I'm sticking to. Yeah, Jed cooked up a banger for T'Challa. BP versus Predator Rider should take some. We're not doing that. I did. I ain't even going over there to that. I ain't even going over there to that. I could, I might, maybe later on in the show. I like to stay focused on topic. On topic. So we're gonna do that. Ramrod is like that. Oh yeah, bro, Gray. Gray, go get that. Gray, go get that. I'm about as excited about RamGod as I was excited for Share Eating Blood Hunt. Go get that. Go get that. What's going on? Predator versus Black Panther is love me some indie. Says, listen, if you got a good story, you got a good story. RamGod and but that bam. See, you see what my brother said? They both done by Massive Publishing. And what did I say? I ain't read a bad story yet. Now, maybe it's because the folks that are writing these stories actually care about the characters they're writing about because they created them. Maybe. I'm gonna keep going because Asiatics is trying to take over the show. We're not gonna do that. Big Two been dumbing it down for far too long. Yep. Dark Horse, Valiant, Dynamite. Yeah. Godhood Comics, Concrete Comic. Yeah. I'm not promoting you. Oh, the only thing Marvel got is, as far as I'm concerned, my Lord, which my T'Challa. Now, maybe folks don't remember the live that the Friday night vibe that me and my brother D Real did. D asked me straight up. He said, Theo, who you checking for in the comic book? The black characters. Who's your favorite character? T'Challa. Is that regardless of any comic book company? So would it be fair to say, little bro, that by and large, you check for black first? Yes, it is. Said it with my chest, didn't have to repeat it, said it calmly. Well, I got Clint Bowler. And Clint Bowler making it do what it do with the assistance, or rather, created by Mr. Rosenblum out there. It's well written. That's all I can tell you. Issue 4 made me feel like I was at the newspaper stand again. Y'all like, Theo? No, for real. Issue 4 made me feel like I was at the newspaper stand again. I'm looking like, I don't know who all got issue 4. I flipped the page and I wasn't ready. I said, oh, this my type of comic. Y'all like, Theo? No. I consume that for everything. That's my type of comic. You want to write a comic for me? That's it. And I know we can't, but I just wish we got more of that in all our comics. Like, if, first of all, I'm a grown person, I'm paying for it. We got Red Band and stuff like that right now. You dead, boy, look here. They gave us Red Band and wasn't no Red Band. You gonna do a comic for me? I'm an adult. That's the way you do the comic. Damn it, that's how you do the comic for me. Don't give me no kid stuff. You gonna do action figures for me? Damn it, give me some grown ass action figures. You gonna give me a comic book store? Damn it, give me a grown ass comic book store. That's a grown ass comic book store. That ain't for kids. That ain't for kids. It ain't. It ain't at all. It ain't. Yeah, that's cyberpunk. It's killing. Listen. Yeah. Which said, yeah. But listen. What's going on, Miss Keita? Got to give it up for the doors in the building. Got to. IDW Comics, Boom Studios. But y'all ain't no Power Ranger fans, y'all, man. All right, y'all tripping. I know my brother. Where y'all think my brother D Real beginning? Them Space Ghosts? That ain't Marvel and DC. Dynamite still a thing. I believe so. Swinging back to Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, some of the writers are very. They need to get that right. Like I said, Blood Hunters. I can tell Miss Schultz cares about the characters. I can tell she's done her homework on the characters. The story flows. It does, but except for that one little hiccup. That one little hiccup. You can tell, excuse the pun, she's a student of the game. Well, the only reason why you don't have Cloak in this story is because you don't want him to. But it makes sense for him to pop up. He ain't got to be in the comic every issue. He don't. Just like Dagger doing her thing, Cloak can do his thing. But when them two get injured to a certain degree, oh no, that psionic link, oh, they're gonna be right there by the other person's side because they help heal each other. So yeah, I'm that thing right there. Everybody greeting each other. Mike Posner, I think that how you spell his name was the black man who created the cyberpunk trade paperback that said a lot of the look you see. Listen, he did his thing. Shout out to Mike Posner, hoping I'm pronouncing that right and everything like that. Rock with me, nation, sharing knowledge. Thank y'all so much for that. It's cyberpunk, but also listen. Mr. Rosenblum is a fan of everything you just said. So with what you're saying, all the stuff that y'all coming up with, he's a fan of that. He actually did talk to me about being on the show. I would rather do the show Friday Night Vibes with me and my brother D Real, so I'm gonna talk to him about that and everything. But I wanted it to be where before we did a show, just to be fair, I wanted it to be where I gave us at least 3 to 4 comic book reviews for those that don't have access to the comic to be able to consume the comic and everything like that to form their own opinion. That said, Mr. Rosenblum, I got a bad back. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I got a bad back, on the side, something right there. I'm going to go get it checked out. But I was looking for digital copies. Digital copies make it easier for your boy. to do what I need to do for the comic book review. I didn't see no digital copy. So, Mr. Rosenblum, if there are not, I'm not looking for free. That's not what I'm looking for. If you do have digital copies where somebody could make a purchase, if you could please let me know so I can make it do what it do. So listen, writing the script, that's easy. Doing the video, that's easy because I like talking. It's the adding the pictures, that's time consuming. And when you got to bend over, no diddy. It takes a lot of time because I be looking for the right angle and the right lighting. So, and I ain't got to worry about nothing like that if I got digital copies. So, Mr. Rosenblum, if you could let me know if there's a way to get digital copies, just let me know. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, but yeah, y'all need to go get that. Good Lord Almighty Jesus. Listen, issue 4 was better than issue 3. Issue 3 is better than issue 2, and issue 2 is better than issue 1. Damn. I don't know what to tell y'all. Space Ghost is by IEW, and Gotcha Man is Boom Studios. I'm independent for sure. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And listen, if it wasn't for my brother D-Real, and if it wasn't for cats like Flash by Night, Juju, I wouldn't be aware. So I want the mindset to deprogram. Because I don't refer to them as the big two. They comic book companies. You're a comic book company, and you're competing with other comic book companies for my dollar. And if you ain't doing what I like, I don't look at it as me taking my monies to someone that's inferior. No, I look at it as me taking my business, plain and simple, elsewhere. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, excuse me, Space Ghost is down. My bad. No, you good. Hey, you good, big bro. Given recent politics, I think Cyberpunk is going to be truly back in the aesthetic and storyline. Hey, Mike Pondsmith thinks I suck with that. Hey, we all do. So yeah, y'all go get that. Moving right along, Black Panther Annual 1. Can we talk about it? Black Panther Annual 1, and I don't think there's been another annual out there since then. But Black Panther Annual number 1, written by Reginald Hudlin. Can we, first of all, I don't know what I was doing in 2008. I think I was married. I think I was married to my second wife in 2008. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but damn. Annual 1, Wakanda ended the slave trade, and you made it make sense. I just want to know who that Black Panther was. That's the question that I got for the Rock With Me Nation. Who do we think that Black Panther was in that story? 2008. I was working at a call center in 2008. But yeah, what are we thinking? Who was that Black Panther in that comic? I want to know. And Mr. Hudlin, you got to tell us something. We're trying to put this whole tree together. We are. Y'all let me know. I think it was Hunan, because that was the one that was political. We in this together, right? We in this together. Y'all tell me who y'all thought it was. It had to be Hunan. They say Ben Hazy didn't go nowhere without the door, so it wasn't him. It wasn't Ben Hazy. They say he don't go nowhere without the doors. It wasn't him. And they talk about Takanda, the Wall. Well, the reason why they say he was the Wall, because low key he was as big as the Jabari. I don't think that was him. Now that'd be a story that should get adapted for next. Listen. Legends of Wakanda. Unless somebody from the MCU comes over here, makes it known, I'm not offering, suggesting nothing. They get in where they fit in. Since last night, I'm like this going forward. You made your bed, now you got to lay in it. Ain't no more suggestions. Ain't no more ideas. Ain't no more offerings. You don't give a damn what I got to say. No way. So you do what you're going to do. Get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. So with that, I'm straight Marvel. Watch this. I'm Marvel Comics long as Marvel Comics doing right by me. I'm Comics long as Comics doing right by me. I got enough stuff to where I could shut down shop and entertain myself for the rest of my life. And I don't mean that in the way some other folks. No, I got enough stuff to keep me going. I do. I don't need like. But I want to know. I think we deserve to know who that Black Panther was. That's what I want to know. I don't believe it was Ben Hazen. King T'Challa, son of King Hunan, was a warrior shaman and alchemist. That wasn't him. That couldn't have been him. Hunan, the son of Ben Hazen, was controversial. And this is why I think it was Hunan. He had strong feelings about the concept of the Black Panther monarchy. He agreed that Wakanda's isolationist practices shielded us from the West, yet he felt Wakandans had a duty to share their knowledge, medicine, and scientific advancements with the rest of Africa. He was the first royal Wakandan blood to speak out against the monarchy itself and was first to state that the role of the monarchy was to make itself obsolete. I'm thinking that was Hunan. 2008, I was hyped for better comic film. Iron Man and Incredible Hulk was popular. Talk about a fault. Boy, look. You ain't wrong. Who we thinking though? Y'all help a brother out now. It had y'all. If I think it's Hunan, it only makes sense because after T'Challa, we get M'Telly. We know it wasn't M'Telly. That's the World War I Panther. Azuri is the World War II Panther, and so T'Challa would have came before M'Telly. Hunan is the father of T'Challa. So, like I said, Ben Hazen, who came before Hunan, he ain't go nowhere without the doors. And Reginald Hudlin knew about the doors when he wrote this story. The door's not in that story. Hunan and John Brown team up. I'm just saying, so y'all let me know what y'all think. I believe it was Hunan the Defiant. Like that whole title fit. Oh, you finna end slavery. All I want to know, well, I want to know, Black Panther fans, I don't believe I'm the only one. Mr. Hudlin, you are the writer, you are the author of said story. On behalf of the Black Panther fan group and the Council of Wakanda and Black Panther fans everywhere, we have two questions. Who is that Black Panther in the book? And I had a second question. I had a second question. It disappeared just that quick. Who's the Black Panther in that book, though? That's inquiring minds want to know who is the Black Panther in that book. If you could tell us who that is, please and thank you. We would be forever grateful, Mr. Hudlin, because you wrote it. So was ID Steve's. I watched every MCU in the film in the Infinity Saga, but 3 in theaters. I owned them. Emphasis on ED. Owned. Oh, that's what it was. As Jadis just may remember. What did he tell him in the letter? Like what he say in the letter? Because you ain't put that in there. Because I'm following you now. If you could kind of just inbox me and tell me what you, because you ain't revealed it to nobody else. Let me know. I can keep a secret. I can. I just want to know. Because I would do the live, come on, say, so I talked to Reginald Hudlin. He told me what was in the letter. I can't tell y'all, but damn, Like I could really do that. If everybody would want to know, I wouldn't say nothing. I would take that one. I would take that one with me to my resting place. But Mr. Hutland, if you could, them two requests. Who was that Panther? And what did they tell the free world to end slavery? I want to know. Important to own what media you can these days. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that said, if you have not, quite a few of us have went and looked at the price for Giant. I'm gonna say for Black Panther annual #1. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Marvel Unlimited, $9.99 a month. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Keeping the party rolling though, because we got some topics in here. Like I said, we in here for a good time, not for a long time. I just told y'all in regards to the creators of RamGod, we talked about that briefly and everything. In regards to that, is an interview is coming, but I want to make sure we get it, we familiarize ourselves with it, because I want to be able to have a great show, have great conversation, have great synergy. Hutland vibing. I wish I would love it. I would. Y'all reach out, let them know. Honestly, I think a lot of things were said. And when I say a lot of things were said, we have to look at how this started, how we got to this point where I actually did a review of Black Panther Annual 1. Abbott Elementary. That came on last week. People, I'm going to say people that did not know any better were in their feelings about the young man playing a role or dressing up like Black Panther. They were in their feelings. Well, Reginald Hutland let it be known, you know, he shared it and he let it be known he created Shorty for both his son and daughter to be able to dress up as their favorite superhero during Halloween. And that is honorable, admirable. I absolutely get it. I absolutely love it. And so he made the mention that he wrote the story where T'Challa and Aurora were married with 5 children. I was like, wait a minute. You ain't gonna just say that to me and think I ain't finna go read that. Well, I know who you are, Mr. Hutland. You him. You can't just throw that to because you might not know who I am, but if you did, you know what I'm finna go do with that. And so I read, man, if you haven't checked out the comic book review, it's on the channel. Go check it out. Between Reginald Hutland writing that story and what Jonathan Hickman wanted to give us, I'm just gonna say we got the proverbial short end of the stick as Black Panther and as Storm fans. The fact that he had the Watcher show up at the wedding, and he was at the wedding, and the Watcher just don't show up for anything, it's low-key one of them things where the way Reginald Hutland wrote that, them getting married, oh, that was significant, and that's canon. The way he wrote it, and the way King Solomon's Falls explained it, oh yeah. That wedding was monumental. That was a big deal. It was. It didn't get dissolved like it was a big deal. So that tells me, no, Marvel, you didn't want that right. And yeah, the King Solomon Falls were acting like they was Marvel's editorial. Oh, we don't want the Wakandas ruling. We don't want the Wakandas ruling. Why? Fans that don't look Wakandan might get turned off. Do something different with Hunter. So there's a demographic that can relate to the story. Do something with Horatio and Taku so that other demographics can feel a part of Wakanda. You don't want to do that. You just want to keep making it. Nah. That ain't what that is. That ain't what that is. Caucasian people should feel welcome. Members of the LGBTQ plus should feel welcome, and women should feel welcome. Biracial children from Black and white parents should feel welcome, should want to read Black Panther stories because those stories encompass them. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. We're going to keep the party rolling. I got every MCU Blu-ray except Captain Marvel and the crap post-Endgame. Hit that. I had them. I don't want to talk about how I lost them. I don't, because in me losing it, I've gained so much more. So I kind of like, and then me talking about it hurts. So I won't make a Boondock joke about, hey, my daughter is a huge Boondocks fan, and she does not know who Reginald Hutland is. She knows the episode, but does not know who Reginald Hutland is. When did we last see Solomon's Frog? Boy. You asked the question. Hell, when was the last time we saw King Solomon? Angles ain't what they used to be. Back in the day, some angles were like mini event. Shout out to Jed McKay. He did give us Avengers, an angle to the Avengers run. Nothing wrong with a white kid wanting to dress like Black Panther. That is a good sign in my book. It ain't in everybody else's book. But yeah, you're right. I don't get caught up in stuff like that because of, if we think about how we dress for Halloween, we didn't went out there cosplaying. Some of us doing it as full-grown adults, dressing up like characters that don't look like us, but want to be sensitive when somebody, and I try to tell folks, don't get in your feeling. Folks being perfectly fine with what was it? Race swaps and everything like that. Oh, the black, okay, well, okay, yeah. The black actor is getting ready to play this white character. Don't say nothing. Don't open your mouth for diddly when it comes to somebody white wanting to play the role of a black character. No, speaking of black characters, a little tongue-in-cheek, levity here, if you will. Y'all know I have been in a movie. You know, y'all know it is what it is. So I'm thinking I would have the chops to be in another movie. I think I got a bill to myself. So I went and asked a few people if I had what it took to play the role of a superhero. I'm too light-skinned. Now, what I'm gonna ask, I'm asking. Start recording from here. Start recording from here. What superhero, and I'm asking on behalf of me, those my complexion and lighter. What superhero could we play in the big two based on, see how you said big two? What superhero could we be in either in Marvel or DC Comics that's a black superhero based on the way they colored in the comics? I'm asking that question again because I can't be no superhero. I've been reading comics my whole damn life just to find out at the age of 56, I'm too damn light-skinned to be. Now, first of all, I used to think it was because I was too short. But since we got Don Cheadle and Robert Downey Jr., they ain't that tall. I'm thinking I stand a chance. I could be a superhero, you know, for my daughters, you know, for my children, my wife. No, I'm looking at my fellow brothers and sisters. I'm feeling insecure. I'm feeling less than. Because are y'all telling me, are all my dark-skinned brothers and sisters telling me only you get to be the superhero? I can't be. You got to be chocolate to be a superhero. Y'all hurt my feelings. I can't. That's the automatic disqualifier. I can't say I'm black and I'm proud and get to be, no. I got to get the paper bag test. Somebody gonna hold a paper bag up to my face and say, no, you're too light-skinned to be a black superhero. What you mean I'm too light-skinned? The Butler family started at the slave auction. I traced it. That's me. I'm 100%. Well, because I can't speak for what did happen in between then, but I'm there. I know I can't. Why not? I can't fly. I ain't got no steel hard skin. Super strength, X-ray vision, ice powers. Come on, somebody give me something. What can I be? I can't be nothing. I'm just gonna be. That's crazy. You remember the movie we saw with the series that we saw on Netflix, Super Cell, where you had to have the sickle cell trait to be a superhero? If you ain't had the sickle cell trait, you couldn't be no superhero, even if you was black or not. Well, hell, what was it, a couple of Christmases ago? We was talking about we was gonna be waking up with superpowers. I guess none of the brown skinned brothers and sisters was gonna have superpowers, huh? Or if we'd have had superpowers, the dark skinned brothers and sisters would have been looking at us talking about, you ain't no real hero. You ain't no real black superhero. You ain't dark enough. I didn't get called the N-word more times than enough. Twice by folks that don't look like me, more than enough by folks that look like me. What you mean I ain't dark enough to be a superhero? the hell? No, I can't be. That's what it is. Sorry, Theo. Superpowers powered by the sun. I got nappy hair. I got headed. My hair locked up on its own. My wife ain't have to do nothing special. You see, wait. You see this right here? You can't even take this apart right now because the head is intertwined. I got that good stuff. I got that good stuff. I can't be no superhero. Damn it, man. I don't want no dark-skinned people calling me for nothing. Don't call me for nothing. Y'all told me I couldn't be no superhero. Don't call me for nothing. Y'all told me that every black superhero dark-skinned, and I can't. It's bad enough I can't be them over there. Now y'all telling me I can't even be us over here. That's all right. I'm gonna go create my own superhero. I ain't gotta be with y'all. The gray hair has to be darker. Yeah, I ain't gotta kick the bobo with y'all. I don't care. I don't care. I ain't gotta be a black superhero. I'll be a pecan tan superhero. I'll be a red bone superhero. I don't care. I don't care, damn it. Oh man. Just a little fun, a little bit of levity to interject in the show tonight and everything. I just want to show us how stupid we are, because that's crazy. Like I really want, and we ain't thinking about what we saying. And you know what? Speaking of which, let that be the segue to the next part of the show. Let that be the segue to the next part of the show. The election is over. What now? The election is over. It is. Who you voted for is irrelevant. At this point in time, it is. Because here's the thing. Once you cast your vote, that was the only control you had. You don't have any control over anything else except for you and yours. Now, my daughter called me this morning, and she, like quite a few of us, was disappointed. Not disappointed in the outcome per se, but disappointed based on the fact of all of the morals, all of the values that we have been taught to exhibit were thrown completely out the window. Now, as we've lived this life, we've heard, we just didn't think about it like that. It's not what you know, it's who you know. We've heard that. We just didn't take it to that level. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, here's some things, some takeaways. First and foremost, I read. Whatever, if it's interesting, I'll read it. You're going to have people that are going to troll you in real life. And when I say troll you in real life, they're not going to do it through via social media. No, they're going to try and do it in real life. Don't be triggered. All they're looking for is a response. It's a heat check. They want to know how you doing. I say to you tonight, my fellow brothers and sisters, members of the Rock With Me Nation, you're doing fine. You are doing fine without them. You will be doing just fine without them again. You will. As I told my daughter, not every slave believed it was a bad thing to be a slave. Not every black slave fought to be free. That's not what that was. If we look at our country, we know historically speaking, the Republican Party, while they did free the slaves, did not do it because they felt like they were doing something wrong. No, this was to benefit them financially. That's history. History. Also, in regards to the Democrats, the only thing the Democrats did was enact the Civil Rights Act. That's it. You have so many folks, because they're not knowledgeable, get caught up in what the Democrats ain't doing for them specifically, and or that the Democrats did not promise them anything, or that Kamala herself did not promise them. No political party, let me just help y'all out, has promised us any damn thing since we've been here. So when you push the narrative that you felt like the Democratic Party owed you something, you're saying you don't feel like the Republican Party owes you anything. It was the Republican Party who switched from embracing black folks to the Southern strategy where they embraced racists. Now we know those brothers and sisters that voted for Trump did not give a damn about history. Either A, didn't give a damn about history, or B, don't know their history, or C, don't think that history applied to them. How do you move? Being mad ain't it. That's an emotion. Being mad will paralyze you. It'll have you doing something you ain't got no business doing. No, what I said to my daughter today, just a couple of hours ago, he don't take office till January 1st. Well, we've never relied on the government as a people to do a damn thing for us. What's this talk in 2024? Did we need the government for HBCUs? Let me read this real quick. The reason to vote them is it's easier to organize under them. I mean, he said it. He said it. I mean, that kind of is what it is. Grand Madam got some up here. Now we know for sure that WASP of the Midwest do not have the Christian moral values they expect others to have. Hey, it is what it is. There's nothing, and I mean this, protect our women, hold up on cheesing in the face of theirs so much, mind your interaction. Thank you. Organize and build your strong local community bond. Bam. Listen, I love that. Each and every last one of y'all nailed it. Nailed it. Organize and build strong local community bonds. Protect our women and hold up on cheesing in the face of theirs so much. Mind your interaction. And when we say protect our women, that ain't got to be your woman. That is somebody's woman. That is somebody's mother. That is somebody's wife. That is somebody's daughter. And you will want somebody to do the same damn thing for you and yours. So that ain't got to be your wife. That ain't got to be your daughter. That ain't got to be your sister. That ain't got to be your aunt. That ain't got to be your grandmother. No, we show the world. We 10 toes down. That's what you do. I love that, Kamoyo. I love that. And Grand Madam, this is when we keep people out our face. There's nothing you can tell me about the Bible. I don't mean that to act like, to say like, I know it all. There's not a damn thing you can tell me about the Bible and you voted for Donald Trump. I won't even hear it. And that needs to be your calling card. No, the hell about my face. Take your upside down Bible. Take your false prophet. Get out of my face. See, that's the thing. My ownership, there's nothing an evangelical can tell me about the Bible. There's nothing anybody that voted for Donald Trump can tell me about being loyal and faithful to America. I take ownership of both that Bible and the country way more than they do. When you take ownership of something, it's less likely for somebody to talk crazy to you about it. When you take ownership of it. See, there ain't nothing you can tell me about my country. I say my country, as I told my daughter today. She said, Dad, I'm disappointed in America. I said, what for? I said, America did what America does. It broke her heart to hear that, but let's be clear. How did this country get founded? I didn't write them textbooks, and they can try and do whatever they want to in regards to history. That's world history, and world history is taught the world over. Well, how was the United States of America founded? Do we think we got the best from England? Do we think those settlers that came, because I read them history books, do we think those settlers were the best and brightest that England had to offer when they came to America? Or were they a bunch of hustlers? Let me say something to you, because I always thought this was funny. How you call somebody lazy when you literally went across the water to another country to get help to take care of your land? No, you lazy. Yeah, you can't tell me I'm lazy. I work for free. I did your work. I did your work. My son played with your son. My wife breastfed your child because your wife couldn't. All the flavors that you got in your food, that's mine. Peanut butter, that's me. Butter pecan, that's me. Open heart surgery, that's me. See, when you know your history, folks can talk all day long. All they doing is talking. You can't tell me that person is a God-fearing man because I read the Bible. I read Jesus' story. I read God's story. Well, by way of doing that, I happen to know Satan's story. Who we think got more in common with who? There's nothing they can tell me. Absolutely nothing. That said, you are going to have brothers and sisters that do want to talk to you, do want to engage with you, do want to have a conversation with you. Put them on mute. Put them on mute. They didn't care what you had to say earlier. They laughed. They thought it was funny. They thought it was entertaining. As Kamoyo said today, some brother today tried to kick the bobo. Nope. We ain't got no talk. We ain't got no talk. You with the ops. The fact that any brother or sister could look past, and this is where I'm telling you I'm at with it, the Mason-Dixon line. Ironic that I'm using that terminology. The Mason-Dixon line for me. Brothers and sisters voted for a political party that embraces and enables hate groups specifically formed to hurt Black people. They saw the same thing we did. They did. They saw the same thing we did. They don't think any of it applies to them. Well, you know what? A hard head make a soft ass. Teddy Riley already cried racism. Don't bail him out. Let him stay right there. There was another gentleman, I think in South Carolina, North Carolina, wanted to cry racism. Another brother, an older brother, walking around with a Make America Great hat again, but wanted to complain about racism when he was shown that that don't apply to him. Let him be great. Don't bring him back home. You're going to feel it because you are a person with a heart. You are a person with a soul. You are a person with a conscience. Well, charity starts at home. That conscience, that soul, save that for your fellow brothers and sisters who in the muck with you. Those who decide, like Harriet Tubman, those who decided to go out there on their own, leave them right there. Don't waste no energy. Don't waste no energy. Don't go back and forth. There was a gentleman that played, me and him played flag football on the same team for years. Went on Instagram, started bragging, joking and laughing. We ain't got to have no conversation. We ain't got to chop it up. I ain't got to tell you how I feel. You don't care. I would be literally wasting my breath. I unfollowed you. When I see that gentleman out in the street, and this is going to have, I'm telling you how cold I'm finna be. When I see him out in the street, I'm not going to speak to him. And I've been knowing him for he knows both my daughters. He does. Went to school at FAMU. He did. I don't know him. Played football for FAMU. I will not know him when I see him out. I could be walking down the street. He could be getting his head handed to him by racists, and I would keep walking. Damn, Theo. Yes. Yes. Because what folks aren't understanding, last night wasn't about me. Last night was about the women in my life. Last night was about my children. Roe versus Wade affects the women in my life. Project 2025 affects my children negatively. So when you take glee, joy in my women and my children being harmed, I have no use for you. None. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. No dislike. No disdain. I have absolutely nothing. I'm asking those who feel the same way, move the same way. Save your time and energy. But yeah, come on. S. Jadix has a point. The reason why we voted them was to be able to move without having barriers in our way. You have some people who feel those barriers aren't going to apply to them. You need to ask why. And more often than not, they're either uneducated or they got money. You need me to say that one more time? They either uneducated or they ain't got money. See, when somebody say to me or say out loud, Kamala didn't do anything for you, as Mark Cuban said to, I forget the dude, wasn't Joe Rogan, it's Dana White, or Dana O, whatever his name is. Give me the vice president who has done something for you in your lifetime. You don't have one. Donald Trump has already been president. I've never heard a black person be able to articulate what Donald Trump did for them the last time he was in office. Didn't you get rid of him? Or did you vote? If you did not vote for him in 2020, why you voting for him in 2024? Because did you not vote for him in 2016? Or did you vote for him? Did you not vote for him in 2016 and voted again for him in 2020? Or did you not vote for him in 2016 and did not vote again for him in 2020? The questions are there, and they're very, very damn valid. What did he do the first time he was in office to make you want to spin the block? You either don't know because you stupid, Or you don't feel like any of them things that he did back then don't apply to you. You know what? There's a black politician who took Donald Trump's lead when it came to the COVID-19 vaccine. He's no longer here. He's no longer here. Those two sisters that used to go about and be loud for Donald Trump, he don't even work with him anymore. Omarosa, who used to be one of those loud people talking for Donald Trump, he don't work with it anymore. He don't. So what you do is you let every black person that wanted to toot the Donald Trump horn stand over there by themselves. Don't interact with them. Don't befriend them. Show them just how serious you were. Show them just how serious last night meant to you and yours, and don't F with them. And you ain't got to explain it. They went above and beyond to tell you that they voted for Donald Trump and did not give two damns about how you felt. Equal energy. Then they call you stupid. Then they say you were sheep. But they voted for somebody that's a convicted felon. This is when I'm looking at black people. You voted for somebody and you can't get your convicted felon relative to be able to do none of that. You gave somebody the benefit of the doubt that they would never give your convicted felon relative. If that ain't stupid, the epitome of stupidity, I don't know what is. Let them be great. Let them be great. United we stand, divided we fall. Absolutely. They can no longer pretend to have a morality they don't have. None. None. And I'm not even entertaining. That's my other thing. I'm not entertaining such questions as, do you know right from wrong? Do you love God? Do you understand the word of the Bible? I'm not entertaining that from nobody. Because in 2024, while it may matter to me, what America just showed me was it don't matter overall to America. In God we trust, miss me with that. In man we trust. Take that off the dollar bill. And that's what I mean when I say take ownership. Stop lying on my God. Stop lying on my God. I get offended. Stop lying on my God. I don't want to hear nothing about God, Trump. No, not in the same breath. You can go ahead on with that. You can go ahead on with that. I left church 50 years ago for the same reason. I see that nothing's changed. And Grand Madam, so this is me being as open as I can. And I don't. So I'm gonna start it off by saying this. I don't know who needs to hear it. I was that person who was mad at God. Mad, pissed off, felt forsaken. I was him. My mom being gone, me losing a sibling, my grandfather being gone, my best friend being gone, my grandmother being gone, my aunt. I was pissed. There was nothing you could say to me about God. Nothing. I didn't want to hear anything good. Didn't like him. Didn't care for him. I kept asking, why me? Why? You taking damn near everybody I love out my life. Why am I still here? I would rather leave and go be with them. It's because you him. You him. You built to take it. Nobody else could take that. You still standing. It's you. Now, if you could go through that and still keep your head on, what does it say? Everybody not built to have an easy life. Your life is what you make out of it. And yes, those that you loved aren't here, but you are. It was real easy for me to give in to that anger, that disdain, but then I realized I was here for a reason. And when Aaron, the big word Brinkley, we don't talk anymore, when he said, the reason why you here is because nobody else's hand fits on that door. He told me a story about the Bible. Someone who had been in my shoes. That person got angry too. He did. But when that person realized what it was all for, everything that they had prayed for in their life came to them tenfold. I didn't have any of this back then. I didn't. I got it now. And while I would love for those that passed on to be right here experiencing it with me, I know they look down and they're proud of what their grandson, son, best friend, son, sibling has accomplished. Well, that's what you do. You stay strong. You stay positive. You stay right. Everybody in here in the Rock With Me Nation has given us the foundation. Local. We stay focused on our local community. Not just in staying focused on our local community, as I told my daughter this morning, we stay focused on those we care about. We learn a lesson from those who came before us. As I look at the Rock With Me Nation, it's the Rock With Me Nation. Rock with those that rock with you. Well, that's how settlements were built. People that rock with each other built settlements. People that rock with each other built communities. They built schools in that community. They built doctors' offices, which turned into hospitals in that community. They opened up food pantries, which turned into grocery markets, which turned into grocery stores, which turned into superstores in their community. Why we can't do the same? Why we can't do the same? Each one teach one. If you know us, grow us. United we stand, divided we fall. United voices are louder voices. Don't let that be a say-so. We got platforms right here. Myself, D-Real. What's to stop us from linking up? No. Put everything to the side and let me ask this story here. Let me ask this question right here. What's to stop folks from coming together, buying some land? What's to stop folks from coming together saying, you know what, F it. We're going to sell everything we got here. We're going to move over here. We're going to work together and we're going to build up our own community where like-minded people can come in, feel welcome, feel warm, and see what it's like to treat each other like brothers and sisters, as opposed to treating each other like we can be divided on any silly damn thing, hair texture and skin color. There ain't nothing to stop that from happening. What's going on, RC? Ain't seen you in a minute, big dog. I'm hoping all is well with you, man. What's going on, man? I'm hoping you're good. Honestly, doesn't the good book say something about a red mark? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. United States founded on two original sins, genocide of natives and yep, you ain't wrong. What happened when you put too much faith into one person, be them political or not? You open yourself up to be hurt. I think a lot more people should at least ponder this. You're absolutely right. Like I said, if we look at our history in America as a people, we've never relied on either political party to do something for us. So when there are those of us that start talking about, well, the Democratic Party ain't done nothing for you, they've done exactly for you what the Republican Party did for you. Why you feel like they owe you something? That means you don't feel like you can do it yourself. What, you waiting on them? Okay. You know, that's like me. Watch why I do this. That's like me waiting on the MCU to do something for me in regards to T'Challa. I ain't waiting on them. I ain't waiting on them. You recast it. You ain't gonna do them right. No, I don't want you to recast it. As a matter of fact, I want you to leave Wakanda the hell alone. Matter of fact, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all gonna like this one. I was thinking about this the other night, chilling, mind my own business. Go with me here. I'm spitballing. You know how Kevin Feige inserted himself into Jennifer Walters' attorney at law? Yeah, that's Marvel, right? Did Marvel send Bucky to Wakanda to colonize Wakanda? Because the only reason Bucky was in Wakanda was because he was hypnotized. Well, did Bucky delete T'Challa and then walk out of Wakanda with some vibranium, i.e. his arm? And then after that, Marvel's like, yeah, good job. You done being the White Wolf. You succeeded in doing what we needed you to do. You went to Wakanda. You got nice. You gussied up to Io. You got cool with her. You took out T'Challa, and then you brought us some vibranium. Because that's the only thing he was good for, right? He ain't do nothing worth a damn while he was Hunter. He didn't do a damn thing Wakandan related. So was Bucky sit down? I'm being funny. Of course I'm being facetious. Bucky would sit down orders from Kevin Feige to delete T'Challa and sneak out with some vibranium. Damn, that's tough. That's the story I put together anyway. I just found out that the English setters here were dodging prison just like the Australian groups. Like I said, I don't want nobody thinking that America got the best and brightest from England when they left. No, they left for a whole other reason. That's history. They just want to put that settlers. You need to be thinking about what was going on. They left. Grand Madam, come on, your kid Theo, salute. What's going on? We in here. England wasn't sending it. Thank you. And that's history. I didn't write that. You ain't talking to me with the MAGA hat on. I might punch you. Listen. I don't even know why you would. I'm hoping this is a dead giveaway. I'm hoping the hairstyle is a dead giveaway. But I understand some folks that look like this still went the other way. But I'm hoping this is a deterrent to wanting to have that conversation. Just don't. Just don't. Like, I didn't brag when Joe won. I didn't brag when Obama won. No, they won. They won. So I don't necessarily. I mean, it is what it is. Folks gonna saying something to me is probably putting your fate in my hands. Don't put your fate in my hands. Don't just. So the black MAGAs are crying racism. They was doing it before the election, Grand Madam. I don't want to hear nothing from them. Hey, go tell somebody that care, like your MAGA buddies. I ain't good. I'm good. Harris will run again, most likely after the economy falls for them. They will abandon the GOP again because they are fake and fickle. Just don't come to me complaining about it. Don't. We doing Black Panther content over here. We talking about black superheroes over here and everything like that. We may occasionally talk about life, but don't bring your complaints to me. I don't want to hear it. Well, at least I'll be able to sleep tonight. Yeah. Theo, Grand Madam, come on. Outcome of the past few presidential runs has been very brutal. The world is darkening. All I can say is division is splintering as many of us as possible. And that's why you have to stay united. There was something, and you have to speak truth to it, because some of us don't know any better. When I say that, RC, some of us don't know any better. When I mean, like, we can be casually unaware of what we're doing because we've gotten so used to doing stuff. What do I mean when I say that? Okay, Country Wayne put out a video today. Folks are mad at what the state of Florida did because the state of Florida was red. Well, so was Georgia. But are we really feeling like black people in Florida didn't vote like you felt like they should have voted? Because if that's the case, That could be said about every state that was red. But what purpose does that serve? One, you don't know that. Two, you should be prepared to give your brothers and sisters the benefit of the doubt. So here it is, the day after the election, as intelligent black people got platforms, we still put stuff out there that has the potential for dividing us. And we don't think twice because we think it's funny. As I said to him, hey, bro, I lived in Camilla. I'm from Georgia, specifically Camilla, Georgia. I now live in Florida. We not tired of putting out stuff that's going to divide us. No differently than we talk about this whole Aaron Pierre thing in regards to the colorism. We not tired of being divided. When we say black, black should be it. Everything else should be secondary. I'm a black heterosexual male. I'm a black man with locks. I'm a black man that believes in God. I'm a black married man. Like everything should start with black. Like stay right there. No, we don't want to do that. Everything else but. No. When you say I'm black first, you saying I'm locking into that. That's why when D-Real, my brother, asked me, Theo, I'm black. See how you ain't got to ask me no question? You ain't got to say, well, Theo, what about black? And see, I'm for that because there are those that feel the same way about theirs. One of the mindset, we don't have enough of us that just lock in with black. No, we lock into everything else. I'm gay and I'm black. I'm heterosexual and I'm black. I'm a Christian that's black. You black after the fact. Okay, well, hell, they can divide you after the fact, just like that, because you locking in with everything else. I'm rich. I'm a rich black man. No, you're a black man that's rich. I'm a rich black person. No, you're a black person that's rich. I'm a TV actress that's black. No, you're a black TV actress. You black first. It ain't enough of us locked on that. We will be, though. We will be. You'll be able to hear it. Later on, folks crying, foul. Now, here's what I'm going to say. If you don't like what happened last night, don't do nothing, say nothing to put yourself in a stupid situation. Because you're supposed to know better. Them the ones that don't know no better. Them the ones that feel like all them rules apply to them. You let it be them. You let it be them. Let them be the ones get caught up. Don't come to me when you around your friends and they say something that make you uncomfortable. Don't call me or mine up talking about, hey man, I was out with the boys. First of all, why you calling me? Why you not calling one of your other people? Don't call me no more. One of those black sisters died. Yep. But maybe we need to get splintered as similar to what Theo said. People use absolutely nonsensical, deranged, immature thinking as they went ahead with their vote for certain. Yeah. That's what that is. Like I said, the Rock With Me Nation was started for a reason. I understand everybody not gonna get along. Folks got their own ideas, ideologies, and everything like that. I get that. And some people, they just don't give a damn about you. Well, I'd rather F with those that do, whether it be because of blood or whether because if we ain't got to agree on every damn thing, but you know what we should agree on, and this is the thing that I don't get. For a party that talks about people should be free to do what they want to do, the Republican Party is awfully damn closed-minded about rights. I don't give a damn about who you sleeping with in your home. I give a damn about who I'm sleeping with in my home. I don't give a damn about who you pray to in your home at your place of worship. I give a damn about who I pray to in my place of worship. I would like to think that the person you praying to fundamentally is the same person I pray to. And it's about the same thing. Love. Because I only heard one side preaching love. I'm about love and respect for my fellow human. My fellow human being ain't got to do exactly what I do for me to respect and love them. If you want to do that over there, that ain't bothering me. Do that over there. You can't want to tell me what to do over here. That's not equal energy. That's you wanting dominion. And the only person that's got dominion over my household is me and my wife. We need to start linking up. And let me just go ahead. The Panther in question may be a victim or retroactive revision. But see, the book came out in 2008. And Karama Horn hit us up with this. So I'm trying to make it work with where it's gonna be. I'm trying to figure it out. So I get what you're saying. The Panther in question may be a victim. We still got names, so I'm trying to figure out who, when, where, what. But yeah, I get what you're saying about a retroactive vision, but I don't, because Intelli just came out with Dr. Eve Ewing's run, and Karama Horn just put this book out with these Panthers in order. So he got to be one of them. Why do you think I could? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it right there. And when I say building communities, it's gonna sound far-fetched what I'm saying, but there's nothing to stop folks spread out from coming together to a central location. It's just a matter of want to. That means them folks will have to literally throw caution to the wind and place their faith, their belief in one another. It's been done before. That's how we got America. If you abolish slavery, just say that. No need for ambiguity. If we respect, yeah. We have to have, yeah. We also have to protect each other, my brother. Yeah, that's the other thing that I'm looking at. You got to look out for your fellow brother. And this is, and I'll say this to the ladies tonight, and even to my brothers tonight. There are going to be some people that are energized. Now, everybody that voted for Donald Trump is not going to act ass. They're not. I don't believe that. But there are going to be some that see him being president as they go ahead to act a complete donkey. Be mindful of your surroundings. Stay away from these mom and pop stores. Be aware of your surroundings. Stay away from these mom and pop stores. Before you get on the road, especially if you're in the South, make sure you're fully gassed up. Do little to no traveling at night. Do little to no traveling at night. If you have to pull over somewhere, and we know it when we see it, pull over in a black neighborhood or pull up in a well-lit place where you see your fellow brothers and sisters clearly visible. Do not pull up somewhere where it's dark. Do not pull up to a mom and pop store, because by and large, these mom and pop stores think like what? Right. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, in regards to how to engage law enforcement, do not be antagonistic. Don't. Know the law, but don't be antagonistic. If you roll up on a scene where somebody that looks like us is being detained, get that person to calm down. Pull out your cell phone. Pull out your cell phone and tell that person to calm down. Use your common voice. If you're a woman and you see a brother going through it, ladies, get him to calm down. We want our brothers and sisters coming home. That's what we want. That's what matters. None of this other stuff. I would love to see black-owned hospitals, banks. You say you want to see it. Okay, what's to stop it? You know that black-owned hospital. You know how to you know how the Black Panther Party did that, right? Before it was a black-owned hospital, it was a black veterinarian. We can see, that's the thing. I would love to see who we waiting on to get this. You see it. You can see it in your lifetime. You just need enough people, enough of us to come together and be committed to one another. That's what you need. Ain't no waiting on nobody. I meant to say I've seen Caucasian. Let me see. I want to make sure I get back what you said. I'm gonna have to get back to that. I has. Okay. I ain't getting it right. Sad and stressed. The agent. Sorry, my phone was supposed to be. Hey, he won. He's won before. Now, economically speaking, you either gonna feel it or you not. We collect action figures. Them action figures, $24.99. He want to put tariffs on stuff. We'll figure it out. We'll see it. And when we see it, won't nobody be able to say nothing. If the action figure that's $24.99 jump up to $29.99, anybody that voted for him don't need to say nothing. Those of us that knew what the tariffs were going to do, we will be sitting up there looking at Hasbro and everybody that's complaining and be like, no, y'all voted for him. That's your boy. That's your boy. When the ticket prices go up, I stopped following Valiant Renegade today. You'll know why. But them the people that voted for him. What's going to wind up happening, and I'm saying this so that we can understand who we are as a people. We've always gotten it out the muck. Everything we got it. We went and got it. Maybe we got a little lazy. Maybe we got a little complacent, looking for folks to give us stuff. But who gave our ancestors a damn thing? And you know that. There are people that came before us that looked like us, had it way rougher than we did. You know that, and I know that. Okay, Project 2025, slavery. Our ancestors got through it. So we know we made it tough stuff. There were black-owned businesses and institutions doing Jim Crow because weren't allowed in either place. I lived in that. It was very real and successful. There it is. There it is. Sorry about it. Oh, you good. We need to bring that. And that's the thing. Time to stop talking about it. Be about it. We ain't ever rely on the federal. People kill me because they're, like I said, that just tell me you don't know your history. The federal government started the Negro League. The federal government had something to do with Rosewood. HBCUs being established. No, that was us. That was us. But I don't know what you want me to do with that then. We should go back to that, especially with black. If they could be counted on, they would have already been counted on. No, here's what I know. I had, you had, we saw quite a few black billionaires telling you not to vote. Millionaires telling you not to vote, telling you to vote Democrat. I'm going to say telling you to vote Republican. I like O'Shea Jackson. I don't trust O'Shea Jackson. Not with my family, friends, and loved ones. No. I respect Dr. Umar Johnson, but I don't trust him with my family, friends, and loved ones. Oh, no, I don't trust that. It ain't Waka Flocka. No. It ain't Oprah Winfrey. I'm sorry. Tyler Perry. I don't trust them. Because if they were going to move a certain way, Professor, they'd already moved that way. No, how they moved is how they move. And since they've been who they have been, the eye test. Do you see and or feel the black race in a better way as a whole? Because Oprah and Tyler aren't the only ones, aren't the only millionaires, billionaires that's out there. They're not. But the black people as a whole, have you seen overall improvement? Just asking questions. Rodney Barnes and Reginald Hudlin were both writers for the Boondocks. Yeah. And listen, I bought all 4 seasons. In order to pull it off, we need to become a closed community. And I mean closed. My daughter, when I was talking to my daughter today, and she was upset, distraught, if you will. I told her, I said, you can take a day to process it, but tomorrow you got to be better. I told her, I said, I probably was in my feelings for a couple of hours. After that, I got out because being in my feelings wasn't going to move the needle. No, I need to sit up and say, okay, all right, hold on. All right. He don't take office till January 1st. Right. And I done had conversations with brothers and sisters, whether they were serious about it and I was. And I said to myself, if we're going to do anything, it's got to be for us as a people in regards to 2028. It's got to be before anybody take office. Like this got to start right now. And so I'm saying to myself, he don't take office till January 30th, until January 1st. So there has to be a plan in place for me and mine to be good, to be insulated against any of the nonsense that can come in the next 4 years. Okay, I'm thinking about people that I vibe with, that I rock with. You're right. Them discussions can't be had publicly. They can't. They can't. Everybody not going to be privy to that conversation. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I only trust a few people because when you've been a part of it, you know good and well what the government is capable of. Oh no, you finna dummy up real quick. You don't even want no parts of that. You finna dummy up real quick. And you're gonna be leery about who you associate with. Need I remind us, Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton. That's all that is. And yeah, so you're right. It is something that we need to do. It is something that I would like to do. It's something that I want to do. I want to get back to when we truly took care of each other. That's what I want to get back to. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Folks might feel some type of way. You know what? I'm a firm believer in going where you are appreciated and not where you tolerate it. And it feels good to be around people that want to be around you just as much as you want to be around them. And no, I ain't ever had to go F with somebody that don't want to F with me. I walked away from Tallahassee because Tallahassee say, oh no, we don't F. Oh, say less. Say less. You don't, as much as I've given to the 850, you don't F with Theo, don't even worry about it. I will F with those that will. I ain't got to. I have more in common with the people that I interact with. And folks gonna be like, oh, you only interact with them on social media. No, we talk on the phone. I interact more with the people that I've met with the Rock With Me Nation than anybody I've been living with in Tallahassee since 1994. And I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it, and I've grown from it. I wouldn't have it any other way. You rock with those that rock with you. You'll be better off, definitely more productive as a person, less miserable. Less miserable. So yeah, that need to happen. It can't happen publicly. And we know it's been done. Our forefathers did it. They did it. I don't even, with having less, they started their own communities, created their own sports leagues. Having less, how come we can't do it? It ain't a matter of what you can't do. It's a matter of not you want to do it. If you want to do it, you'll find a way. If we want to do it, if we truly want that, we'll find a way. Out there, yes, that would scare the hell out of Cook. Yes, Professor, is that we need shell companies to cover real ones. We want that. We want so much acceptance from every other community, which is why some of us are scared to say, I'm black and I'm proud. I go back to that Reginald Hutland statement on Twitter. I created Shuri, so my son and daughter could be dressed as their favorite superhero during Halloween. That was a black man who thought about black people. That was a black man who thought about black males and black females. That was a black man who did not see separation between male and female. That was a black man who understood the significance of black man and black woman standing together, whether they be siblings or whether they be husband and wife. And somehow along the line, quite a few of us that call ourselves fans of that man, fans of the work that he did, didn't even appreciate it. Don't even share his damn vision. That says a lot to me. Well, we got to get to the point. Black is it. I said it once, I'll say it again. Black is it. That being afraid, oh no. If we for real, we'll stop talking and start moving. You want me to say that again? If we, and watch this, what they say, if you build it, they will come. Or sit back and think about this for a second. What this community look like? No. What do we think a community? What do we think our community would look like? How do we think our, okay, well, D-Real got the music going, got the radio station going and everything like that. What else what we missing? We got teachers, we got scholars, we got people that believe in God, right. We got people that know health. We got people that didn't play sports. We got people that's got a pretty good idea of how governments work and everything like that. Why we can't do it? Some of us have been sport coaches. Some of us have been school teachers. Why it can't be done? we done done other stuff for other people that ain't have a damn thing to do with us. What lie did I just tell you? Theo, that's a great idea for a hat or shirt slogan. Black first, no matter who it hurts. If somebody can be white first, I can be black first. You ain't ashamed of being white first. Why I got to be ashamed of being black first? I can be all that other stuff after black. Black don't prohibit me. Watch this. Black don't prohibit me from being a nerd. Black don't prohibit me from liking hockey. Shout out to Juju. Black don't prohibit me from liking baseball. Black don't prohibit me from knowing damn near everything anybody can know about Batman. Black is not a prohibitor. Black ain't prohibit me from knowing how to swim or float for 5 minutes. So why not? Why not? I like that. Hey, I'm gonna have to talk to the missus about that. RC, hit me up with that, inbox me that and everything like that. See if I can get the missus on that and everything like that. Black first, no matter what or who it hurts. Yep, that's me. Can you imagine how members of the LGBTQ community feel today? There was a time black folk felt the same fear. Did they all vote that way though? Or did they do what white women did? Or some black folks did? Did they vote against their concerns? I'm gonna say it like this. I don't feel sorry for anybody. That might be cold, that might be callous. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Here's what wound up happening. He should have never been elected president the first time. He's not qualified. Well, people who tell you you need to have either experience or a college degree threw all that out the window for him to be the president the first time around. Okay, well, it ain't about me having a college education. It ain't about me having work experience. It's just about whether or not you like me. But you told me that, though. When you said it wasn't about what I know, it was about who I know. You've been told me that. I never locked into it, but now I see it. Then we get the second time around. This dude is a convicted felon. He's an adjudicated sex offender. You know what America told me? He white. That was the country. I'm not looking at a specific race or specific ethnicity or specific gender or specific sexual orientation or specific religion. Oh, no, 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 no. They all had a part in that. That's how I'm taking it. You all participated in that foolishness. You told me his skin color outweighed any damn thing else he did, unlike mine. Ron DeSantis could never tell me a damn thing about right or wrong. You let a convicted felon vote in the state of Florida. You would never extend that hand to a black convicted felon. You wouldn't. Regardless of whether or not that black person was the same, did, talked, and exact same thing as Donald Trump, you're not giving that black person a pass. You let a convicted, you can't tell me nothing. Because you extended him a courtesy you would not extend any other convicted felon. You got fathers, mothers, parents that's got daughters would do time if somebody sexually assaulted their daughter, voted for that dude. You can't tell me nothing. You can't. You can't tell me you mad about rape when that's what you voted for. Don't tell me nothing else about doing right from wrong when that's who you voted for. People talking about, well, Kamala Harris locked folks up. Were you not standing in front of her? Like, did you commit the crime or not? Because if you didn't commit the crime, that's one thing. But if you committed the crime and you found your way in front of her, well, damn, everybody play a part. Who fault that was you wound up in front of her? And if you know she ain't taking it easy on you, why in the hell would you find yourself? See, I can't play them type of games. I then found myself in trouble with the DA in the state of Florida. I know the DA, I know his conviction record. And he ain't no brother. He's a he. Okay, well, if I know his conviction record in regards to me and mine, I don't need to be in front of this dude for nothing. Point, let me not even be in front of this dude for the simplest traffic violation. How hard is that to do? Oh, we think she gonna give you a pass because she a sister? If you're a drug dealer, do you give passes when people do you wrong? Or do you handle your business? Crazy. We got mad about that as if this dude ain't say nothing about the Central Park 5. And every black person that voted for him never talks about it. They don't talk about Central Park 5. They don't talk about Project 2025. They don't talk about Haitians eating dogs and cats. They don't talk about none of that. All they talk about is genocide over there. Think about what I just said. They talk about genocide over there. It's women and children dying over there. It's women and children dying over here. Do they care? You're a black person that got so much to say about what's going on over there in Gaza, but you ain't ever heard nor read, saw, nothing. The people in Gaza saying, oh, what's going on over there with black folks is dead ass wrong. But you're gonna go over there and make everything going over there in Gaza your business. And that was the disqualifying thing because of what was going on in Gaza, not what's going on in America. Calm them down and document. Absolutely. Women of color are targets. One white tow truck driver has already knocked the devil out of a black young woman in a road rage situation. She recorded TikTok. And that's why I'm saying, brothers, be on your six. These are women out here. And when I say they ours, they ours. Whether that's your woman or not, we protecting our own. And the reason why I'm saying is like this. They'll never let us walk up on them like that. You will never feel comfortable enough to talk slick to their women. Well, you know what? I believe in that same energy. You don't get to talk to mine. You don't get to talk to mine, whether that's Mrs. Butler or not. You don't get to talk to mine, whether that's my child or not. Ain't got to be. I'm black. So if I catch you out and about, disrespecting a black woman, you put your fate in my hands. That's just what that is. I don't care if she came with me or not. You disrespect her, that's my wrath. I'm gonna feel like you talking to my mama. I'm gonna feel like you talking to my daughter. I'm gonna feel like you talking to a woman that means something to me, just like they do, and I ain't gotta know it. And that's how every brother needs to feel. That's how folks start understanding the message. Our women are never alone. And then watch this. I'm going to use the news. I'm going to use American history to make my point. Ahmaud Arbery, listen to what I'm getting ready to say. Ahmaud Arbery, the people that deleted him had an address. We pulled up to the address. Folks need to stop feeling like they can say or do whatever and we won't pull up. We pulled up to the address and the local authorities came and got them. Not to lock them up because they were guilty. No, to lock them up to save them. That's why the law enforcement went to their address to apprehend them, because they knew what it was getting ready to be. Well, you know what? I ain't trying to be that person, but time out for you feeling like you can pull up in my yard and I won't pull up in yours. The difference between when I pull up in your yard and when you pull up in mine, I ain't bringing no cross. I'm not bringing no cross. I'm not bringing no cross. You saw what they did? The folks that deleted Ahmaud Arbery, when the brothers and sisters pulled up, they didn't bring no cross. That army sergeant that disrespected that brother that was just walking, minding his own business, when the brothers and sisters pulled up on that army drill instructor, they didn't come in no cross. They didn't bring no cross. When they pulled up, it wasn't even late at night. No, they pulled up in broad daylight. They pulled up in broad daylight. They didn't have no mask on. No, they was about that life. They didn't have no mask on. They wasn't hiding their identity. Oh no, they was like, no, I want you to see who it's coming from. I want you to know who it is. That's strength. When you don't care and you let it be known, or that's somebody to deal with. Because why do superheroes keep their identity secret? Because they're scared, right? Right. Hey, Theo, in regard to that superhero question, as we always say, if you don't like it, change it. That part right there, big bro. TLC not having the good sense to know to shut up and get out of Dodge. Yep. Ooh, wait, whoa. Come back here with that. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button real quick. This is why I have owning more land in my size, our own communities. You don't need nobody. When you think about what we built up here, the Rock With Me Nation, we built up as social media influencers, we got it out the muck. I don't think Darren told me one time the government cut him a check. Darren, you got a business loan to do what you're doing? That's why when folks talk, oh, the economy doing bad. It is. So you've seen me grow since 2020. And the economy doing bad? How? You think If you think the economy bad, then that means you think I got it good. And I ain't trying to say nothing, but I'll tell you, I ain't no millionaire. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't no. I think Grand Mountain just got her a new set about a couple of months ago, and it didn't look inexpensive. But the economy bad. There, how many action figures have we bought since 2020? The economy bad? How? Bad for who? Like I say, I ain't even understand that. I done came into a lot of stuff in the past 4 years, and I would love to tell you that I'm getting paid like that. YouTube paying like no, it's not. No. Do I look like I keep a haircut every now and then? Yeah. My clothes look thrown away? No. Okay, well, the economy ain't okay. Never mind. We are some of the fastest people on earth. Can anyone count out 10 black speedsters currently in comments? No. No. I know they wanted to say Makari, but we can't figure out who or what Makari is from the Eternals. We got Excess and we got Wallace. We got Wallace West. I don't even know what to do with that one. I ain't asked for that character. Once again, a character I did not ask for. You could have gave me some more stories of Excess, because I really want to know how that happened, because she in the future and everything like that. And the closest relationship we got to them are the Tornado Twins. So I would have loved for you to give me some of that there yonder. But then again, I'm wanting some of you to give me some, because spinning the block. Is that Aurora's ancestor in Black Panther Annual 1? Oh, but we got a gang of boy. Look, everybody and their mama got electrical power. Everybody. I guess that's how folks see us. O'Shea tried to set up a trafficking setup in Uganda and got run out of there. He red pill. Man, listen. You can't give me no Vaseline. Tell me you'll never have dinner with the president. Then not only do you want to sit down and have dinner with this president, the first WNBA female you checking for to be a part of the big three is Caitlin Clark. Mind you, this is after you didn't complain publicly about how folks getting in your way of the big three doing what they're supposed to, because you tried to get a partnership deal with the NBA. Some people might say that you trying to make Caitlin Clark, that whole thing was you trying to make nice with the NBA. Because ain't no way in hell that should have been the first the eye test. Ain't no way in hell O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube, that should have been the first female you offered a big three contract to. You told on yourself. You told on yourself. Dr. Umar Johnson, you told on yourself. Hold your vote, hold your vote, hold your vote. Which one of us you think they're going to be after first? Depending on who they think is more credible. You or me? Hold a vote, hold a vote, hold a vote. What type of advice was that? Because I looked at who voted for RFK and I looked at who voted for the other young lady. Them votes could have went other places, dude. That's irresponsible. That is, RFK wanted to pull out the damn race because he didn't want to hurt Trump. Think about that for a second. Black folks quit to sabotage their own, when over there, that dude was pissed he couldn't even be removed off the damn presidential ticket because he didn't want to interfere with Donald Trump, as in he didn't want to take votes away from Donald Trump. Think about that for a second. How is it that he gets it, but Umar, you didn't get it? Pan-African prince, educated in everything, let you tell it. How did he get it and you didn't? He served Donald. You self-serving. That's the difference. I agree. Closed community is correct. Yes. So it'd be one of them things where we have to have a conversation. We have to talk amongst ourselves. We all know how to get in contact with one another. That ain't got nothing to do with social media. We need to make it do what it's gonna do. Yep. And if one has the privilege to be in that circle, ain't no go run and tip that. Ain't no need to go tell nothing. Ain't no need to go tell. I'm like this. Y'all remember Noah? The ark? That y'all remember Lot? Y'all remember Lot? That one. London calling. What's going on, Stamina? What's going on? Rob with me. Yeah, I'm here to strictly listen to my skin folk on there. Oh man, we in here. We in here. Afro Think Tank said you need businesses established in Africa. In Africa, where you can build profit without the other man block you. Then take that money to fund candidates here in America. He ain't wrong. Like I said, it's a conversation we definitely need to have. It's something, it's not just conversations, it's actions. My mindset is that I could be wrong. My mindset is that ever since the Civil Rights Act, as a people, we've come to expect something else. There is no something else. That was it. Anything else, we gonna have to do what we've done before. Get it out the muck. What's going on? The Democrats contributed to the founding of the KKK. I don't know if you heard me say it. The Democrats founded the KKK. That they did do that. Civil Rights Act. Okay. Well, the Republicans freed the slaves, embraced the KKK. Ain't no angels, and that's why I said it. I'm depending, relying solely on those that I deal with. Kamoyo, I follow Afro Think Tank. He has great ideas. He does. I follow him too. But that's really what that is. You don't get mad. You can be mad. Don't stay mad. Get active. I think the actor Wendell Pierce opened up his own grocery store chain. Wendell Pierce concerns me because he was one of those that was offended when Barack Obama had something to say to black men. But Wendell Pierce goes on the talk show to talk to black people all the time. I didn't get it. You want to chastise Barack Obama for telling black men his expectations of them, but you go on Bill Maher every so often and tell white people and black people your expectations of them. I almost was like, you feeling some type of way because Barack did it? Those folks like that, I'm skeptical of, because if it ain't about them delivering the message, they will ish on the message you deliver when it was the same damn message. So I like Wendell Pierce. He said some great things in regards to issues regarding black people, but I really feel like when Barack said something, he was in his feelings because Barack was the one that said it. I didn't get that. Panther, he do, and gas station. I told an evangelical there is no Bible he can hide behind. None. None. Don't even come to me talk about Donald Trump and you got a Bible with you. I'm embarrassed with your own Bible. Don't do it. I'm just there's nothing evangelical can say to me about Donald Trump. Nothing. Just no, if you don't want your Bible hurting your feelings, because I will tell you straight to your face, you're gonna be the one going to hell. Or I'm gonna say it like was it Sandra Bland, Sonia Massey said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get out my face, Satan. What's going on, Big Chad? What's going on? There he is. Now, y'all want to know something? Between him, Big Chad, and Mr. Ray Smith, oh, don't no racists want to talk to them. Don't no racists want to talk to them. That conversation ain't gonna go right. A new set of teeth? What are you talking about? Who got a new set of teeth? Okay, I'm other than Kid Flash. They were Southern Strategy. Yeah. Now we know where he got his money from, the grocery store chain. Yeah. One to two chum. Thank you. That's the show he go on to educate those that are listening. Well, that's what Barack was doing. So what's the point? What was the problem? And then there's a difference between constructive criticism and criticism. Barack Obama gave constructive criticism. Well, we as intellectuals aren't supposed to be above that. We're supposed to be able to accept constructive criticism. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Based on what I've experienced on my own platform and what we see going on in social media, there are quite a few black men that need that and still need that conversation. Still need that conversation. Still need, but like, it's too late now. It's too late. I'm not having that conversation. You should have listened to Barry. You didn't want to listen to Barry. Well, Gerald ain't got it. Gerald ain't got it. You voted. You made your bed. You got to lay in it. What Gerald is going to do is tend to the rock with your nation. That's what Gerald going to do. That's all Gerald can do. Gerald is going to tend to his friends, family members, and loved ones. I'm going to make sure they're good. You voted for Donald. You got to get in where you fit in. You got to get in where you fit in. It ain't my call. Don't call me. Nope. I'm gonna do what I got to do to protect me and mine. You did what you felt like you needed to do to protect you and yours. I ain't mad at that. I'm finna do what it takes to protect me and mine, which don't include you. You cannot be mad at that. Don't care if you are, but I'm just telling you what's going on. So we're gonna keep the party rolling. Where we at? 2 hours and 11 minutes. Dang gum, I didn't know it was gonna be in here like that. I see this is a therapeutic session, by the way. I understand some of us are feeling some type of way about the events from last night. So this was my way of doing something to help heal, allow us to move forward as a people, allow us to move forward as a nation. I do believe there are more good people in America than bad people. I do believe that. That said, I'm of the mindset there are more ignorant, self-serving people in America than smart, unselfish people in America. Take that for what you will. All right. Last but not least, it's last. It ain't got to be the last one though. Captain America 4 still shooting. Good sign or bad sign? This come by way of the Kamoyo King. Shout out to the president of the Black Panther fan group. If y'all want me to put the link in the comment section, I will. But essentially, make sure I get this real quick. Give me 1 second. Like I said, this comes to us by way of the Kamoyo King. Trying to take our minds off of what took place last night. He sent me something over on X, and it's in regards to they are doing reshoots. Where they getting ready to start doing reshoots for Captain America 4. Giancarlo Esposito decided to share that information with us. This comes to us. Where you at? Wait. Bounding into comics. And Giancarlo Esposito is looking forward to the reshoots. He's excited about playing the role of Sidewinder. Hey, bro, I've been rocking with you since school days, so man, do your thing. That said, historically speaking, it's never good when the movie, the film, is doing historically speaking, this could be a first, but historically speaking, it's never a good sign when the movie is still doing reshoots this close to release. Why? Because that means they didn't get the story right. That means this late in the game, this movie still ain't crossing all the I's, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's for their perceived audience. Why might that be? Because while Sidewinder might be a Captain America villain, he's a Steve Rogers Captain America villain. He's not a Sam Wilson Captain America villain. Then it makes absolutely no sense. You keep trying to make it do that. It makes no sense for Sam Wilson to get into a physical fight with the Red Hulk. He hit him one time, he done. And since you then went above and beyond to tell us his costume ain't made out of vibranium, which makes no damn sense whatsoever, even though his wings are made out of vibranium. When the Red Hulk hits him in his body and he just go tumbling, and get up like it ain't nothing or saying ow. That don't work with the viewing audience. The eye test, the viewing audience has seen what since the first Hulk movie, Kevin? What have they seen? The Hulk do. What have they seen the Abomination do? There were regular folks in the Hulk movie. You don't remember the dudes in the army? You don't remember how they was getting tossed all over the place? You don't remember, you should, because you put the actor Timothy Roth in was it She-Hulk? Jennifer Walter Shield? You put Tim Roth in there. You don't remember what the Hulk did to his character in the first, second, depending on how in the second Hulk movie? You don't remember that dude being smashed against a tree? You don't remember him laying up in the bed, effed up, foobarb, if you will. It's right there. It's right there. So Sam should be going through the same thing. You think the folks that have this in their mind, because you can't really, because if you saw the movie, you remember it. You think maybe the reason why this movie ain't landed like you think it should is because in the back of folks' mind that's watching this movie, they still remember all that other stuff that took place. You're going to keep getting what you're going to get until you recognize, appreciate the knowledge of comic book of comic book fans. Soon as you realize that's an actual plus and not a minus, the MCU will get back on track. But as long as you keep, because that's what got the MCU on track, wasn't you, it was folks who knew the source material, respected the source material, and were intelligent enough to make modern adaptations to the source material so you can have a successful movie. No, you just want to put what you, well, hey, you made your bed, you got to lay in it. Captain America 4, Valentine's Day weekend. Hey, do what you're going to do. do what you're going to do. I got Captain America at the house. I got Captain America at the house. I don't need that. I don't know how many versions of Captain America I got at the house, but I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. The action figure though, I'm gonna get that. wait. It was the action figure because it's deluxe. It's $29, $39, $29.99. It might be $40 when they get done with all the damn tariffs. So Hasbro, you probably gonna be laying some more folks off. Let me say it right here, right now. I'm not doing that. You're being messed around, and I won't buy. No, I don't need to buy no more, to be perfectly honest with you. But if I do, oh, you might get what, 4 action figures a year out your boy. But the owner of Hasbro, you probably voted for Donald Trump, didn't you? All of you business tycoons that voted for this dude, God bless you. God bless you. As I said to my daughter today, and first of all, I just want to thank the Rock With Me Nation for rocking with me. I really, really do. This has been an incredible journey, rocking with each other, comic book content, superhero content, cartoon content, animation content, action figure content. Listen, this has been a blast. I absolutely love it. I do. I said that to say this. The Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt is going to be here tomorrow. What's say, Theo? Say that again. I said the Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt from the young man that I ordered. If y'all not effing with him, go check him out over there on Instagram and everything like that. It's gonna be here tomorrow. I'm satisfied. I don't even know what to tell y'all with that. I'm when it get here, there's going to be a feeling of contentment I ain't had in a minute. You're like, Theo, what you mean? That's it. I can do what my brother D Real gonna do and go back and because we bought the rich synthetic dye to do just that. We bought the action figures to do just that. But by and large, as far as I'm concerned, what I wanted to do, build Wakanda in my home, have that representation where nobody could take it away from me. Have the women, the men, the characters. It was important. It's been on my heart to have the Queen Mother Ramunda since the first Black Panther movie dropped. We never got the action figure. They gave us T'Chaka. Well, when the Queen Mother gets here, I get to do something we ain't got in film. We ain't got in the comics. I get to stand Ramunda and T'Chaka side by side. I get to stand Shuri and T'Challa. I get to stand Hunter and Aurora. I get to stand Casper Cole. I get to have the Dora Milaje. As my brother, I want to make sure I get this right because my brother, ladies, y'all can thank my brother for this, the Kamoyo King for this one. Y'all can thank him for it because we was trying to come up with some subset groups. I got links, Fortnite, action figures. Me and my brother Kamoyo talking last night about what we should do for the women. And I think Kamoyo said, now Kamoyo, I don't know how to pronounce this. My wife laughed at me when my Ascari, I pronounced that right. Ascari. I think it's hard to get that one wrong. But the other one, Bititi, 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 Bititi. I need help. It's Bititi. Strong woman in Swahili is what it means. And Ascari means warrior like. We got them. I got the border tribe. Got that. Great idea, big bro. We're going to have the border tribe with their mask off, different head sculpts. They're going to hold a rifle and the mask in their other hand. Great idea. Love that, big bro. You got the Jabari tribe. I'm getting ready to have this representation of Wakanda in my home. Black imagery, Black representation. Wasn't that his message? Betiti. Okay, got it. Betiti. Thank you. Betiti, because I was messing that all up last night. Where does this cap news come from? I got you right here. It comes from Bounded in the Comics. I'll go ahead and put the link in the section so you have it. I ain't gonna do you like that. Mind you, I say this, Bounded in the Comics is one of those sites you sort of have to be leery of depending on the information that they give you. But by and large, this is not the first time that I've heard that they're doing Captain America 4 reshoots. So it makes all the sense in the world. But hey, they get in where they fit in. I'm getting 2 of the action figures. I think that's all they got coming out. 3 Deluxe Hulk, Deluxe Falcon, and Deluxe Captain America. I'm gonna get the Captain America because those wings have better articulation than the previous action figure, and I'm gonna get that Falcon action figure. Now I will say this: if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and you remember how those wings opened up in that thing, remember Torres is wearing the wings of the previous wings of Sam Wilson. Those were Sam's previous wings. Well, if you look at how those wings unfold, and you are familiar with the Falcon action figure on Big Bag Toy Store, the one that actually was with the series, you will see that those wings are articulated the same way. So long story short, those wings would be the wings that if they would have given us a action figure from the Falcon and Winter Soldier that wasn't the Sam Wilson version, the Falcon version, that would have been his wings. So Ascar, got that one. So just a little bit of trivia there and everything like that. Those that might not have known, just want to make sure we got that out there. The link is too big, Black Panther. Type in Bounty in the comics in your Google search bar or your Chrome search bar or your Samsung internet search bar, because it won't let me put the link in here. Type in Bounty in the comics, Giancarlo Esposito reshoots, and that should pull it up for you. We're gonna keep the party rolling. I think we about up out of here and everything like that. I don't think we got much to go. Y'all could have been anywhere else this evening. Y'all chose to pull up. Thank y'all so much. That's it. We are done. That's it for this evening show. My brother D Real has a show tomorrow. Make sure y'all check it out, 9:30. But if anybody has any questions for me, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. But this was what I want to give us tonight so that we can move forward, not stay preoccupied, not be staying in the wrong mindset. No, if we look at our history in this country, we ain't never needed nobody for nothing. We just need them to stay the hell out the way. Speaking of Will, can I give it up one more time to Mr. Smith for this Mr. Smith, bro, be real. I was looking at the motorcycle you had. I was like, you know what, Theo, you, that's all right there. That is all right. Right. No. That's all right there. Mr. Smith, thank you. Mr. Smith, you have, like, I don't even know, Mr. Smith. And then the whip. Just whip it, baby. Whip it right. The Dash Band. Listen, ain't this what it's all about? Ain't this what it's all about? Imagine, if you will, if we were in one big community. gated. Imagine if we was in one big, Byron Smith was there and everything, Grand Madam Charo. You imagine what that community would be like? What would the name of the high school be? What would the high school mascot be? Got a pretty good idea. But I'm just saying, like, it'd be the simplest things, don't it? It'd be the simplest things in life. Listen, we out. Man, the Ghost Rider backlash would be epic if true. It will be. Listen, I'm out. We're gonna do this again. Think about what's important. Think about what matters. To those that are like-minded, hit me up. Let's hit each other up. Let's do something more than talking. I think we've established we can do that pretty good. But as my brother D Real said, we're trendsetters. Another conversation off the book. We're trendsetters. So let's set the trend. Let's be different. Let's dare to be different. That said, man, the Ghost Rider, take care. That said, in the meantime, in between time, this has been a blast. We're going to come do this again. Don't forget to check me and my brother D Real out for Friday Night Vibes this Friday at 9:30. Unless something bad happens, we're going to knock on wood that it don't. Ramrod issue 4, go get that. if you don't do nothing else, go get RamGod issue 4. Mr. Rosenblum, please let me know if there's a way for me to get digital copies. It makes it a whole lot easier for me to do my comic book reviews. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. That said, take care of yourself. Be mindful. Take care of yourself. In memory of the late great Don Cornelius, we don't do this again. Don't do this again. But in his memory, Chadwick Boseman memory, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.